download it again.
Yeah,
I'm
let
trying
me
to
pull
look
up
through
the
the.
PDF real fast and I'll look in the item section. Do you have any idea which slot it is?
I think it's a ring or glove.
Okay, I'm going to the item section now.
That'd be kind of cool to be able, to draw my bow out of a little dimension and not have to pay the full $1,000 for it.
Hmm.
It's like
Yeah, I've been
bam.
looking through that section and I'm interested in trying to build a flying blade swashbuckler. Seem like could be interesting.
Well, in the rain game, when I pick up my cohort, I'm actually going to pick up a ninja with one level of swashbuckler, and just take the inspired blade for he can have a little. She can have a little bit of melee, but basically she's a bow and arrow build. And I'm an arcane trickster, so we're going to combo real well on range attacks.
Hmm.
What game is this?
The Jade region.
I thought that Lorraine was running that.
I said Lorraine was running it.
Right, but you said you were gonna work with someone.
Yeah, like my leadership.
Oh, your
Like,
cohort.
yeah, since I'm an arcane trickster, and I was like, what can complement an arcane trickster? A ninja assistant, since it's both, in that area. So it'll be kind of a good flavor to have them together. Do combos like, okay, I'll do take this feat, you take this feat, and we can combo with, sneak attack that does, dex damage, and we could drop their dex damage to like 0 and be like, okay, they just fall over comatose, combo finish kind of things. But I'm trying to find because I found the item, but I can't find it again. It's kind of like a ring of. It's kind of like glove of storing, but it's like a only for one hand. It's like 5 pounds.
Well, I didn't find anything in the rings that fit that description, so I'm looking through the other stuff now.
Hand slot probably.
Well, when everyone's back, if they can just throw up an X, that would be awesome.
Just craziness that I hope doesn't throw into combat. I just want to buy one if I could be like, just pop out my hand like that guy drew his dagger. It's like, bow.
Well, that's just using quick draw, so.
I thought he like magically made it come to his hand like magic. Like,
No, he just flicked his hand and made it come down because quick draw.
oh, okay, never mind. Because that would have been cooler if he did that. It's like magic.
Nope.
Why don't you just do, if you're doing a throwing item thing, just have quick draw plus blink back belt.
Because I don't have the feats for that.
Why are you rolling damage, Simo?
I'm just testing out that macro.
I see.
I put in the thing to give you prompts. It's pretty cool.
All those crits for waste. All those crits for waste.
I know, right?
Whatever you ran into is probably instant dead thanks to all those crits. Nice.
Do we have everyone back? I think we're missing a DD.
Yep. I'm missing a DD.
Sorry, audience, you're gonna hang in with us a little bit longer here. Holy cow, I keep buffering on Twitch. I don't know how to get this to end. It's so bad. At least the YouTube viewers don't get this buffering, but for live viewers, it's terrible. Like every minute, a 5-second lag.
Look on the
Much
bright
unwatchable.
side. Look at all this entertainment that we're providing for your station.
Yeah, but no one can watch it live. And isn't that the point?
True.
Isn't that the point?
Oh,
You could participate.
I think I know what you're looking for. You're looking for the vanishing sheath.
Okay, Vanishing Sheath. Let me look that up. I'm probably going to buy one of those at the end if I could be like that guy. Like, bow.
Actually, the thing I think I will buy at the end of this one is the one-way window.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so I need everyone here to roll a perception check and then a heal check.
I actually have to check to see if I have heal. Oh, +2. Okay, I can do that.
Brooke does have that sentry thing going on. Just putting that out there.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
30 feet, he has blind sight.
Okay.
If it's like something sneaking up on us.
Nope.
Heal can be untrained, right?
Yep. Wow, I'm seeing some pretty bad heals here.
Yeah, with 4 players, sometimes you miss skills in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Broke. You notice that there's a number of ice chunks lying around the room, like like little boulders of ice. But more importantly, that behind the ice devil, there's a secret door located right here.
Does Simo see that also?
Nope, just Broke.
With a
Looks like-
41?
Oh, you have a 41? For some reason I
Yeah.
thought you had a 30. Yeah, 41 will see it.
Good up, Brooke.
So the ice devil is basically just like, what are you doing in my house? I waited politely for you to finish destroying my door.
I will step to the side and say, after you, Grant. This is your territory.
I think it is. Are we thinking it is my violet territory?
I'm saying we're in Cheliax and you see a devil on the bed of a venture captain's house. You make up your mind what you think is the right thing to do.
I think to myself, Radnagal, what would you do?
You mean Rovagug?
I mean, Rogadon, what would you do?
Probably destroy the whole house.
Mm.
No apparent reason, because that's kind of how he rolls.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a reason they call him the rough beast and not the polite beast.
Well,
So these dogs sitting next to this creature, they're like incredibly still. You would almost think that they were statues, except that they appear to be breathing from time to time.
Interesting. And who are you, and why do you claim this is your mansion?
He says, I am Zerazrix, and this is my mansion. I have claimed it. Now get out of my house.
Now, what of the individual who... Sir Eddington Keel, who seems to hold himself out as the master of the manor?
He kind of, gestures toward those boulders on the floor, and he says, what remains of Eddington Keel lies before you.
Smite evil now.
Okay, you smite evil, and he says, how impolite that you would begin doing things like that. You have not even introduced yourself to me.
I see no reason to introduce myself.
It says, you are
to a
not a
murderer.
Hell Knight. I see your Hell Knight armor and badge.
Yes,
You would
and
dare
I
raise
have
a sword against the devil?
I have a murder in my sights. I have...
It says it was not murder. I did not kill Eddington Keel. I did, however, shatter his dead body into many pieces. It was hilarious. And anyway, this is Cheliax. He's a mere mortal. Even if I did kill him, it wouldn't be murder. So I tell you again, Sir Hell Knight, put your blade away, put your arrows away, and leave my house. I have business to do in this plane, and you are interrupting me.
I will need more documentation, if you will, sir.
This is documentation.
There was a murder which did occur. You claim that you were not responsible, but I have seen no evidence.
He says, I did not
There
say
wasn't
I
a-
was not responsible, simply that I was not the one that killed him.
In that case, who did? And were you an accomplice?
He says, accomplice. You fool.
Or perhaps the mastermind?
Accomplice. Well, I am such a high-ranking devil. You think I would be accomplice to anything less than a devil archduke? He just kind of laughs. He gestures to the man that's kneeling before him, and he says, "This pathetic creature assassinated Keel on the orders of that whelp Adral Hestrom. Now, you know
When
what
did
you
this
want to know."
assassination occur?
He says, "Listen, I really have some business I need to conduct. You're not really giving me much to work here. I thought you were a Hell Knight. You have not introduced yourself. You've been very impolite. You disrespected my servant downstairs. You know, you interrupted his private time, if you understand what I'm saying." He says, "I'm also continuing to speak to you just to make sure your minute per level buffs run out." And as he says that, DD just kind of shrinks back down to size. He's like, there it is. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Now we can have somewhat
Lethal
of a
action
better
commence.
conversation. You're really going to just start shooting him? He's still in the middle of monologuing. He hasn't done anything hostile.
Yeah, I think he will be a more compliant witness later.
Okay. All right. You feel a... You know, normally I would say you feel a tinge of, like, dropping towards evil, but in this case you feel a tinge of dropping towards chaos. You're actually attacking someone that legally you have no recourse against.
Well, I'm also a paladin, so it's sort of a warring egos in there.
I know.
Ego.
So again, he has not taken any hostile action towards you, and you are launching an attack.
He was committing fraud.
What fraud did he commit?
He was having one of his servants impersonate the master of the household in order to take over the property.
Well, you could consider that fraud, I suppose.
Grant is good at justifying his actions to himself.
Sure. Zello, like I said, you do feel a touch of chaos here, so... Just in case you take any more outrightly chaotic actions in the future, your alignment may begin to shift. As the GM, I have to inform you of that. Zello.
Noted.
I shout out the name of God. Ferocious against the Infernal, to his father. The Imperial Lord, give me strength! I cast haste.
Okay, who are you casting
That's my-
on?
My whole party, because everybody within 30 feet.
Okay.
Broke darts in there. Do.
No one's actually taken any hostile action yet, so the dogs just sit beside this guy.
What's up?
Oh, your turn.
Oh, is Broke doing anything hostile?
Broke's gonna bite the devil because his god tells him to.
Well, you mean you tell him to, right?
Well, he also has celestial obedience to the god too.
I see. Okay, so when you move into hostile range with him, he tries to stab you with the spear.
Okay. Well, let's not repeat it last time.
Okay, I also need you to make a will save.
Broke, make me a will save. Will is 14, enchantment plus 4.
Okay, he is shaken with fear.
That
Does a 24 hit him?
would be a miss, even shaken.
Okay.
Broke will now bite with his holy bite of justice.
38 will hit for 21. And he's just like, what the fuck, man?
And Broke says, my god demands it!
Screaming and hollering. Okay. So the dogs immediately come out of delay and start wrecking face. So let's see here. We got all his buffs off because you missed it for over here. And someone's being attacked by the cops right now.
Top attack! Remember, everybody get +1 in their reflex.
Okay, so I need a reflex from Baroque, and then I need a reflex from DD and Grant, as both these dogs open their mouths and just like a wave of freezing cold erupts from them.
Ain't I behind a wall?
Yeah, but
So I still need a reflex?
yeah, I mean he can see you and aim. There's a door right next to you.
Okay.
Broke will use his reroll on a save because he rolled a
Right.
natural 1.
Grant succeeds.
Natural 20, baby.
You still have your weird ass macros, man. If you could just take the bracketing out of the mini ones, my eyes wouldn't automatically slide there and be like, "You rolled a 2."
Okay, let me change it for you because I like you, Arthur. If it's
Okay.
anybody else, I'll be like, hell no, because it's you.
So Broke is going to take half of this for 45.
Evasion.
You others take half for 36.
Evasion.
bought an evasion ring.
Yeah, I got one too.
We learn from our mistakes.
Okay.
No more Phoenix killing us because we don't have evasion rings, damn it.
That reminds me, I did check into that and you were right. The Phoenix can change its energy type, but it can't change the damage of its spells. So that was my bad.
I'm pretty sure it still would have wrecked us.
No, I would have had my fire protection would have came on though.
Oh, yeah.
He still would have dealt a shit ton of fire damage to you.
Yeah, granted, but I would have been able to survive one more round.
Okay.
He was
But that's
kicking
all
our
good.
butts.
I want my scroll back, damn it. No, I'm just messing. I don't care.
Okay, great.
All right. Grant will fully unload. He will swift action activate his boots, and he already smited, so happy time.
And who's your target?
The guy on the bed.
Okay.
And the first attack, so it's double damage for, need to double the smite for that one. So add another 18 to that, since it's the first attack on a evil exoplanar deity.
Okay. Let's make sure everything hits here. Obviously the 1 will miss.
Mm-hmm.
How much extra damage did you say the first one does?
So let's see, that will be an extra 8.
He is staggered, and your last shot kills him. As he begins to die, you know, like he looks Grant directly in his eyes, and Grant, in your head, you hear a voice that's like, "I will reform in but a few years, but you, my friend, when you arrive on our plains through your packs, I will torture your soul for eternity."
Paladin! Don't plan on going there.
Still a Hell Knight.
Alien.
We're the
That
god.
lawful neutral.
No, I'm lawful good.
You have made an enemy for all eternity who will hunt you across the plains forever.
What about broke?
Alright, DD.
I guess DD. What does DD want to do? I guess DD moves to here and just single attack here.
You have 15-foot reach still?
5, 10, 15. No, you're right. I move to there. I rage and I attack. Actually, I can because I have lunge. So when I rage, I get 10 foot, and when I lunge, I get 15, right?
Yep.
So
So you just like start raging, your limbs extend outwardly because you're so aberrant. And
Yeah.
then you like lunge, and this dog is like, "What? Ruh-roh."
okay, so just the first attack, and add 2 to it, so 33 to hit
Okay, that will connect.
for 39 damage.
Let's see here.
And this is holy. I think I'm using a holy sword. Hold on, making sure. Yeah. Nope. It's just a keen, key focus, and mantine greatsword.
Okay.
And I have a my keep cold iron, silver, all that good stuff. It matters.
All right, Simo.
Alright, I will take my attacks on him until he goes down, and then go on to
Making
him.
sure everybody made their haste attacks, right?
I
Yep.
will add in a key point to get an extra attack, and perfect strike as well.
Okay.
Are these magical beasts or monsters humanoids?
Nope.
Wow.
I think everything's gonna hit. Except your fourth attack is gonna kill the top one.
Okay.
21 and 24. Too bad you're missing him in the gap. Okay, the guy that was sniveling on the floor immediately sneers, stands up, flips out a blade, then walks up to Grant and stabs him in the neck.
Doesn't that provoke?
You're technically flat-footed to this, but Dee has combat reflexes, so yes.
Yeah.
It will
Rook has
provoke, but
combat.
at that point, all you see is a man running out of the room.
Okay.
Broke is
Who is unarmed. So the question is, will you attack such a person?
Broke will.
The one bowing down to the devil. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
okay with that.
Go broke. Righteous fury.
Where the hell is mine? I attack. I don't care what it is. Okay.
What's your alignment, by the way? Because you're dangerously close to going pretty chaotic here, man.
No.
definitely point that out.
He was bowing down to the devil.
Yeah, you're attacking an unarmed guy. Who
Bowing down to the
fleeing.
devil.
And you attacked a venture captain.
Who was reading a porno mag.
I don't understand why that would...
Because this is Pathfinder Society, and I don't foresee them having a guy sit down reading a porno mag in Pathfinder Society.
Master Torch?
Yeah,
He never read a porno mag in any of the ones I've
chilled out
played
all
through.
Does weird stuff all the time.
Tell me, he chills out in the bathhouse. It's like I got all the ladies because I'm
Okay.
This is Paizo. They're
Well-
sensitive.
No.
I will admit there was a game I was in where the GM did talk about that sort of stuff, but I think he kind of got kicked out of the local gaming scene after he did that. That might have been due to there was an 8-year-old kid at the table as well, but
You hear that? AP, I am reporting you to my local VL. I mean, no, not my local, because this is online. I'm going to report you to my online VL. You're
Yeah.
screwed now, buddy. I'm just telling you right now, you're
I'll send
screwed
you to
now,
talk
buddy.
to Brandon. I'll talk to Brandon about all the sex in this game.
we talking about we're gonna talk about Arthur.
I'll be like, there's not enough of it.
Okay, 20 points of damage if I hit the 38.
Yep.
Because I add one more point because of haste, whatever.
Grant, what is your flat foot?
Actually, that possibly crits, so let me roll again to see if I crit. Damn it. There you go. Does 28 land?
Yep.
So 42 total.
so I don't think I'm flat-footed given that I'm
You're flat footed to
went.
this.
but no, it does not hit.
Okay. What is your
So-
AC flat footed?
Flat-footed, it is normally it's 28 and it's 29 now due to haste.
What race are you?
I am an Esmar.
Do you have the what is it called? The thing that also
Scion-
treats you as
Scion of
humans.
Humanity.
Do you have Scion of Humanity?
I do not.
With that, I would have been able to pull this shit off and murderify you, but no.
Boo.
Okay, so he slips right past you again, and then he's like, well, that's it. He just drops his dagger. He's like, I surrender.
I want to examine that dagger to see what exactly he was trying to do to me.
Wait a minute, did Bro get to kill this thing down here?
No, you're obviously going to kill it.
Okay, then he gets his boon for killing something evil.
Sure.
And he cries out to his god.
Okay. You examine the dagger. Does anyone have spellcraft?
I do. I have a lot of spellcraft.
Somewhat.
Okay.
You may have a lot of spellcraft, but do you have
Enough.
enough?
Okay, I got my haste going. No, not my haste. My heroism. Let's do this. 27.
It is a human bane dagger.
That would have hurt me. That would have hella hurt
If
me.
only you had counted as human, he would have gotten a sneak attack, death attack.
Glad I didn't step into that room. Hey, guy. It was me back here chanting those holy chants.
So he says, "Very well, Hell Knight. My name is Rysis Soth, and I surrender. As you are a paladin as well as a Hell Knight, as you've already claimed, I assume that you accept my honorable surrender and will stop your comrades from attacking me.
I do accept your surrender.
I claim asylum within the Pathfinder Society." And he's like, boom! Dropped it. He just kind of starts eyeing up Dee Dee, and he's like, "I thought you were bigger earlier."
I kind of.
It was you! It was you!
He takes off his hat and then puts it back on, and he reappears as Lord Eddington Keel.
I'm about to go kill Eliza Petalagrundle as soon as I see her too, because I bet you she's an imposter too. They're all imposters, I tell you.
Zillow kind of scratches his head because he doesn't understand what the words are coming out of his mouth about this diplomacy thing.
So, Grant is going to activate his discerning lies, and he's going to ask, "How long have you been impersonating Lord Eddington Keel?"
He says, "I can see that you're using some sort of ability on me, because apparently SLAs provoke AOs. I assume you are using your Hell Knight abilities to discern my lies, yes?"
That is correct.
He says, "I have been impersonating Lord Eddington Keel for 3 days. I did so at the behest of my master, Zerzrix, the Ice Devil."
In those 3 days, have you been in contact, or has your master been in contact with Adral Hestrom or any associates of him?
He says, "We traveled here with Adral Hestrom. Adral ordered me to..." Well, he says, "Actually, I should speak more clearly. I traveled here with Adral Hestrom. I was assassinating Eddington Keel at his behest. After I had done the deed, Zerazix appeared and told me to begin impersonating him. This was not part of the plan, and I complained. But he said, 'I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further.'"
Did he maybe put on a dress?
"No, but he commanded me to continue to wear my ring of the binding word." And he takes his ring and he tosses it off into a corner and says, "As long as I was wearing that ring, I could never be free of my infernal compact with Zerazix. When I was a young man, it served me well to have a devil on call. But now that he has grown so powerful, and I have grown so powerful, he uses me more than perhaps he should. I thank you for killing him, but I fear that when he returns, he will definitely murderate you."
I put my hand on my fellow silver trader, and it's like, not on our watch.
He's
Not
like,
on our
"No,
watch.
I'm pretty certain that one day he will catch Grant Casimir alone in a dark alley and kill him."
Not on my watch. I'll teleport in exactly.
I think you've been reading too many of those stories in your magazines.
He's like, "Oh, those stories are quite good." And he just starts eyeing you up again. He's like, "I like you better at this size."
Are there any other individual, given that you are an associate of Hestrom,
He says,
do you know
"No,
any?
I was no associate of Hestrom, simply a hired blade."
While he was in your presence, did he give any indications of what his other plans were?"
"No. I think around here your detect lies is going to run out. I think that's
Okay, that's fine.
about the length of it."
Very well. Are there any other areas within the mansion that contain other dangerous intruders such as yourself and the.
He says dangerous intruders like yourselves. Then he looks at the door and he's like, "You're going to pay for that lock, right? I mean, technically, I do own this place."
Don't get smart with me, boy.
He looks at you and rolls his eyes, and he's like, "What are you gonna do? Punch me?"
Oh! I bit slap him.
Oh, really?
No,
Grant, are you gonna do anything about this?
I'm going to step in front. There are no mistreating of the prisoners.
It's so.
You see,
While
bro,
he's
like,
behind Grant, he's literally hiding behind Grant. He's like,
you see, bro, come right behind him and piss on him.
Really? You're sure? You're
Really?
really sure that you
Really?
want to force a paladin to break his oath?
Okay, if it was a
I want to
venture
be clear,
captain,
this
it's
paladin
okay.
cannot allow you to do this, but he also can't PvP you.
I
You're
want to make
really
sure.
putting him into a shit
I'm not
spot.
hurting him, am I?
You're pissing on him.
It's a dog.
Wow.
It
You know
is-
what, Dom? If
I
someone
think-
pissed on you in real life, would you be like, yeah, this doesn't hurt at all? I'm perfectly fine with this.
Nope.
Okay. So is he still pissing on him?
Fine. I'm like you. I don't understand your
Make you
logic
pay
and
any
rules.
atonements I get forced into.
He wins
To be
this
clear, again, there was a very specific wording of surrender towards the paladin to keep him from being harmed.
Oh, he's
Just
not
in
being.
case a certain scorned woman
Harm.
decided to get revenge.
Oh,
And
harm.
Grant is doing his best to make sure that is upheld here.
I
So,
was like you, me. I'm going to see
So
you in
Grant
that alley
is-
one day.
standing in front of him, it's like, we have the captive. He has claimed asylum. We are going to return him to Lady Petalungro to be debriefed.
Later.
And he will be unharmed when we do so.
He
Well,
runs
that's
over to
not
the
fun.
window and he throws it open. He's like, "Sanctuary!" You hear
See?
bells ringing from somewhere. He's like, "Sanctuary!"
You see my character spazzing out like, really? Really?
Okay.
I just saw that movie like 2 weeks ago. Damn, Frollo is such a good singer.
Next time, man. Next time. It's like,
Okay.
I surrender. You're just going to see a bunch of arrows just hit him. It's like, either the
Yeah,
words
it's
didn't come out.
We
Wow,
don't find
really? You're gonna Ferguson this guy? He's so busy surrendering and you're just gonna beat him? Okay.
Can we
I
check the
said
rest of
next
the
time.
rooms?
Grant is
Sure.
going to stand guard over the prisoner, both so he doesn't escape and also so you guys don't do anything terrible to him.
Yeah, I
So,
want to check the rest
You
of
guys,
the rooms.
no,
and-
you guys already got good enough perceptions. You easily find the following things inside the room.
Yeah.
No need to check on them. I don't suppose anyone would like to narrate the following handouts out loud. Let's see here. You discover a handwritten note and another script, so you get both of them. I will zoom this in, but it does not zoom very well with Roll20.
Yes, it doesn't. Because I tried.
It won't zoom in at all. Awesome.
It zooms in slightly.
No, I mean it literally won't zoom in at all. It won't even force it to go up on the screen.
I clicked on it and it got bigger. I don't know.
Yeah, it won't go bigger for me. It just keeps loading.
I'm a boss. Apparently, pissing is hurting somebody.
Well, sure, you're hurting his pride, right? Boom. Very
What
well, I shall
pride?
read
He
this letter.
surrendered.
In the voice of the real Lord Eddington Keel. I miss Kiala so, but I'm continually reminded of the secrecy we must maintain. Thankfully, none have discovered not only that we know each other's identities as members of the Decemvirate, but that we share a much more personal secret. While we see one another far too rarely, knowing that the portal to her and the Mwangi is only feet from where I sleep, warms my heart. Perhaps someday we will find a way to be together without jeopardizing our positions within the society. Adril came to visit me today, and quite unexpectedly. He seems to be using the maze of the open road quite a bit these days. He inquired a lot about my defenses here, saying that he had heard rumblings of impending threats. I assured him I was very safe here. He seemed glad to know what protections I had implemented. I get a sense he knew of my relationship with Kiala, or at least of my portal to her cave in the Mwangi. He can be trusted with this information, I'm sure, but I nonetheless would have preferred he not know. I don't think he knows either of us sits among the 10, though. That at least is a relief. My silent partner in this lucrative slave operation has brought some harrowing news to my attention. It seems the Hell Knight guards overseeing the slave quarter report that many of the slaves, slips especially, are moving ever closer to revolt. He indicated that they might be so near the verge of rioting that a simple word of encouragement from those blasted Eagle Knight meddlers would give them the confidence to throw off their chains. Hopefully none of those anarchic bird worshippers will hear of this, though, so morale among our property will return to its normal levels of subservience.
Well, gentlemen, I believe we should head through that portal immediately.
Just a second, I have to read the other letter, too.
I'll read the other letter for you.
Oh, you'll read the other letter? Thank you.
Yeah. My beloved, we have been apart far too long.
Wait.
And
I want to set the scene for this.
Yeah.
This is like you're reading it, but in my mind, like you see Simo reading it, and then you see Kiala like in a fade in, and her voice comes over the track like a Civil War movie. All right, go ahead.
I'm deeply disturbed.
I'm thinking of one of those Ken Burns documentary voiceovers now.
Go ahead, Dracomi, keep reading.
We've been apart for far too long, and I am sorry that I must maintain the illusion that I feel no love for you. Were anyone to uncover our secret affair, there would be dire consequences for both of us. Know, however, that we will one day find a solution to this problem to be together forever. Until that day, keep me ever close to your heart and pray for Shaylin's blessing. I shall, of course, do the same, with a love longer lasting than the ruins of ancient Aslan. I am forever yours.
And then we fade back into Simo.
And I was like, damn, Simo, that's pretty